Yeah, really, I mean, the sex thing is really just, I sort of see it from the one-way perspective, you know. I throw it out and nothing comes back.
Yeah,
I don't
aside
know.
from
I'm all
cleaning
for
up the
sterilization and I'm
mess
all for
that's
being sterilized.
necessitated our existence, the only thing we can hope to achieve is some measure of happiness. I think the greater sin is denying people the right to, consenting, responsible adults, denying them the right to uh, pursue happiness in their own way.
Oh, whatever. Pursue happiness is kind of a dopey term. I mean, really. I mean, what does that fucking mean?
Uh,
Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right.
okay,
There's the happiness
have
pond
sex
over
in
there,
their own
and
way.
I'll go sit in the happiness pond for 10 or 20 decades. And it's not the way life works. Get little bits of happiness for things that you chase. I mean, pursuit of happiness means 17 million different things. Well, 7 billion different things actually.
Okay, what I meant was sex. We can boil it down to that.
Yeah, it's just a comment to somebody PM me on these e-cigarette things. Yeah, I'm working on it. You see, the problem is the company I bought them from, I thought would be pretty reliable, right? But I got a shitty battery from them, and I'm just checking out their return policy, and then I wanted to see their bulk purchasing policy because if I'm going to buy them and send them to somebody else, I want to get a better deal or get free shipping or get something from these fuckers. So until I work that out, I mean, I can't really. But I don't. There's not a real problem though shipping stuff to Canada, is there? I mean, how are they going to know? But whatever. I'm working on it. We'll just leave it there.
I think D Waterman recently started smoking one of those.
Yeah, whatever Fuki guy. I don't know what that hell Fuki. It's kind of a weird name. He's doing it for a few weeks now, and well, the white hair chick is she was on and she fell off, but
Well,
she's got to learn to do the. She's got to learn to buy some bottles. She's got to buy your bottles. you know,
how's your
that's the way to
progress
go.
been? Are you falling back or staying steady or what?
Yeah, I mean, I probably used a little too much fuel this week, but yeah, no, I'm still using. I've only smoked like 2 packs of cigarettes in 3 weeks or something like that. So, I mean, I'm doing really well.
Gary, do you find that you supplement real cigarettes with the e-cig? Because I still smoke like 1 or 2 cigs per day, basically.
Yeah, I just look at it as a cheat. You're just like, but it's not like a necessary thing. Like like every real cigarette I've smoked, I haven't said, oh, I really need to do this. It's been more like I just said, I think I'd try a natural cigarette. I mean, it's just like something I feel like, okay, it'd be nice to have. But I don't have that need thing. So that to me is a big difference. And like I said, who cares? I mean, if I smoked 1 cigarette a day for the rest of my life, and did this, I could live with that. I mean,
You,
financially, I can afford that.
you mean the addiction thing?
Yeah, I'm big time addiction thing. But like I said, once the
Gary,
summer gets
what's your
going,
thoughts on the new Nightmare on Elm Street?
I think I'll be past it because once I get outside more and stuff, because it's not as effective when you're outside. It doesn't really feel like smoking. But anyway, okay. Yeah, I'm not big on the Nightmare on Elm Street movies and whatever. I mean, I saw them and yeah, whatever. I don't like torture films. There's too much torture in those movies, so it just doesn't appeal to me at all. I remember that
More of a
one.
Care
Remember
Bears
the
fan,
one?
are we?
No, I like action films. I like some blood and guts and shit, but I like it to have a mission. I just don't like sadistic, crazy, fucking torturing a woman movie. It doesn't turn me on at all.
Fujimo Flippers wearing a Freddy sweater.
Yeah, well, he's kind of that kind of guy.
Seem more like a fan of blood sport.
Well, whatever. I'm not. Whatever. I mean, who cares? You know, my movie taste, or my movie taste. But yeah, I'm just not a fan of horror films in general. They just don't do much for me. But I remember one of the Freddy films, the ones that really turned me off. There's this one piece with a girl is stuck in a glue trap, you know, like a mouse glue trap, and that was just so. It was just horrible to watch, and I just said, "Oh, fuck this," you know.
Roach Hotel.
Yeah, Roach Hotel. That was it. I guess I just have enough stuff in my own head thinking. I mean, I've spent a lot of time throughout my life thinking about people in bad circumstances. You know, like you hear about an earthquake and you think about some people trapped in an earthquake and they have to cut their own leg off or something and blah blah blah. And so I mean, I've done enough of that in my own fucking head that I don't need a horror film. I really don't. Stop it, Abba. Look, I've told you before. Okay, the audio spam shit, I'm not gonna tolerate it. So you can do your little fucking game somewhere else. God, he's not only retarded and insane, but he's stupid. I mean, you know what I like to do is like to put all the clips together from like horror movies of just the hot girls. You know, like the hot girls and their, you know, their shorts and shit, and the almost getting fucked scenes and all. You know, but there's lots of good sex scenes in horror movies. So just put all the girl scenes together in one movie, and that movie I'll watch, and just take out all the killing shit. They just make movies like Tart USA Part 1. You gotta have like 17,000 parts into that kind of movie. You know, but no. Jason. Jeez. You've seen one horror movie, you've seen them all.
Yeah, Gary, you and Fred, conference report, you're much more into science fiction than horror, it seems like. The Time Machine and...
Yeah, well, whatever. Like I said, you can. There's like it's like that stupid movie with the bugs, you know, that whatever is Troopers, whatever the hell it was called. I mean, it had a lot of gory crap in it, but it was still, it was funny. I mean, it's just something in my brain. I just don't like the prey-predator kind of circumstances. I mean, I like the aliens, okay, but, you know, I just don't like the, you know, it's just horror movies are just too much like, you know, it's always this male thing against some female thing. There's just way too much of that. I mean, you know, it's just, it's, I don't like it. Yeah. I don't like perfectly good women getting killed in movies. I guess that's part of it too. It's like that movie I liked, The Hitcher. I mean, you know, it was really good, psychological, all that stuff, but the movie it just was all suck for me as soon as they killed the girl. The movie's over.
Well, in the remake, they killed the guy. The girl lives.
Yeah, well, somebody figured it out. You know, somebody figured it out and said, yeah, you know, don't kill the girl. It makes no sense to kill the perfectly good girls. Just kill guys in movies. Maybe I'd watch more horror movies if they killed more guys in horror movies. That would probably work, like The Amazing Atheist in the Roach Motel. Okay, I'd probably watch that. I'd probably like, oh, go on, Freddy. Get him, baby. You know, I'd be rooting him on. I guess that's